Shout out to the K&J Fam, and you're rocking with Kristen and Jamil. We're back, you guys, for another mukbang.
Woo!
But not just any mukbang.
What?
You guys, today we're doing Chevys. And we haven't done Chevys ever for a mukbang. So we're really excited. We haven't eaten at Chevys for years. Years and years and years. So we got a lot of good things, and we're going to play a really fun, I guess, a game.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. Got a couple questions, you know. Oh, by the way, guys, my voice obviously is gone. It's coming back a little bit. Actually, it was a lot worse before. I'm still getting over that little cold or whatever like that. But yeah, I had some questions I wanted to ask Kristen to see if when would she leave me? What would I need to do in order for her to leave me?
Are you trying to get me to leave you?
No, it came up
never. You're stuck.
I don't know. With some of these questions, you might.
Okay.
You might decide to.
I'm
so.
excited. Yeah.
Yeah, it should be fun.
So it's just gonna be a fun mukbang.
Yeah.
So we got these like super loaded nachos. So it has steak and chicken, and it's loaded with all the good stuff. So super excited about that. And then we got some chicken flautas here, which is like honestly one of their best appetizers at Chevy's. Super good.
Yeah.
And then we have some steak and shrimp fajitas. So lots of food.
Yes.
We're really hungry. So we're going to dig in.
Yeah, and I do have to say, if you guys do have a Chevy's in your town, if you've never tried these flautas before, I highly recommend them. I mean, honestly, this is what made us want to do it today.
Yeah.
We almost said no, but because of the flautas and the sauces that come with it, it's incredible.
They're bomb.
This is like a pineapple chili.
Jalapeno jelly.
Yeah, it's
and
so
it's
good.
bomb. Speaking of that.
So good. Want to try one?
Don't mind if I do.
All right, let's do it.
Okay.
Let's dig
We're gonna
in.
get in.
I know.
Get it in. Yeah, this is so good.
Yeah, and we couldn't figure out what this sauce was. We couldn't find it online, but we'll try it and see what it is.
Some type of maybe like chipotle sour cream thing. So good.
Brings back memories. We used to go here often. And like around high school days, right after, we used to go here a lot.
All the time.
Wow, it's good.
Those flautas are so good.
We used to have a lot of Chevys in our area, or not a lot, but I think there were at least a good 5 or 6 in our somewhere near us, but they've kind of closed down over the years. But so we haven't had them in a while, so we didn't know, of course, how good the food was. But I do have to say, we looked online, and they're known for their fajitas. Or, I mean, I guess what I should say is people love their fajitas. So I'm curious to try. We've never tried the fajitas before.
I have.
Oh, yeah? Oh, I've never tried the fajitas. Or have I?
Oh, probably not.
Oh, okay. Because I don't think I've ever tried them before.
I used to get them back in the day.
Oh, you did? Man, it's been so long I forgot.
Nachos are really good.
Are they good?
It's a lot.
I don't think we ever done nachos. Right? Let me do one of these nachos. These look good.
Oh, very good.
Very good. Very good. Is that what you said?
Oh, very good.
There we go. Almost went down my throat.
Yeah, I'm wondering if Chevy's is closing down in your guys' area too, because we used to have a lot more. And now we only have one. But we used to have at least like 3 or 4 close by.
Yeah, we did. We used to, I mean, this was like one of our favorite restaurants to go to. And, I mean, in eating the food, the quality is still really good. Still like it. Okay.
Your poor voice.
I know, it's bad, you guys. It's bad. But you know what? It'll come back. If I talk low, if I talk just like this, it's kind of okay.
Yeah.
But once I go high, it just sounds all squeaky and weird. It's all good.
Oh, fajita sounds really good. And I love Chevy's because they do make their own tortillas still. So kudos to Chevy's for that, because a lot of places don't do that.
Wow.
Good? You like it?
Why did we stop going here?
Because they went downhill for a while.
Did they?
Uh-huh.
I don't know if they went downhill. I thought maybe people just stopped going there.
I thought they went downhill. That's why I stopped going. Like when I went, remember we got like, I want to say years ago when we stopped going, we had such bad service. But I mean, I guess that shouldn't be the reason to never go again.
But I do remember that happening. And it is a reason to not go. You know, if you go to these restaurants, obviously you want quality food, but the service needs to be on point too. Like, it doesn't have to be like the best service you ever had, but you know, when people like walk away and they, you know, at the beginning and you don't see them for like 30 minutes until they bring your food out.
That's so rough.
Like, they don't ask you for a drink or anything else.
Like a refill.
A refill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's always hard.
One of the worst.
I mean, I know now it is hard to hire now, but this was happening before.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Okay.
These nachos are good.
They're really good. If you got some tapatio. Want me to grab some?
Nope, I got it.
I can do it.
I'm closer.
Okay, well, thank you. Does that sound good, though? I feel like that's what it needs.
It needs it. And we're starving. We are starving. Any tapatio?
And tapatio would be perfect. If you want a different one.
I'm grabbing sriracha also, just in case.
That's fine.
Put sriracha on everything, in my opinion. Almost anything.
Sriracha's very good.
I know. So, fam, we actually have not really done many mukbangs in a while. We've been, you know, caught up doing kind of like the challenges and food reviews. But we did have quite a few people saying like, hey, you guys should do some mukbangs again. So it was nice to hear. So, you know, it's fun to go back to just eating and chilling. It's kind of nice.
We will oblige once in a while.
It's nice. Nice to mix things up. However, we do have some really fun videos coming up. We want to do some blindfold taste tests because a lot of people like that too. So we'll be doing that.
I'm looking forward to those.
It's almost too much food to choose from.
So good.
I don't know what this sauce is, but it does taste like a base of sour cream and something else.
Isn't it good?
It's really good though. Okay. Should we do these questions?
Whenever you're ready.
I'm ready.
Okay.
I don't think we've ever asked you, like, what would I have to do for you to feel like, you know what, this isn't worth it? Right? We've never really talked about that.
No, we don't.
We don't really talk about that. I mean, I guess you shouldn't talk about that, right? I mean, it should just be like you being like, hey, I don't like that. And then being like, oh, okay, I'll fix that or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And vice versa, you know?
It's interesting. We've been through so much in our relationship.
We definitely have.
That I think, like, maybe now, because we've been through so much, we kind of, I don't know, like, maybe we know what our limits are, but we don't really know. We don't talk about that.
Yeah, we don't.
Well, some limits.
But I think we've kind of grown into, like, a system together. Right? We know what each other like, what bothers us, for the most part, what irritates us, which is why I have these questions, by the way. Because I know what you don't like. So, yeah. I don't know. Anyways, okay.
I'm excited.
First question.
Okay.
So once again, I'm just curious. Would this make you want to stay or leave? All right. Let's start easy. Okay. I don't really play video games. I love video games, but I just don't really make the time to do it a lot of times. So my question to you is, if I was a gamer, now, I'm not talking about a gamer that makes money. I'm talking about like I just sat there for, I don't know, 15 hours a day. And that's what I did. You worked a job, you know, and I did that type of stuff. But every time I come home, I want a game.
So this is we're not doing our channel.
We're not doing our channel, yeah. Do you stay or do you leave?
No. Sorry. You work or you don't work? You work.
But
when you come home, all you want to do is game.
Don't really make time for you. My time is, I mean, here and there I'll make time for you. But
it's just so funny because it's so like not what you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't think our relationship would last if certain things were to have gone down. Like that, for example.
So you would leave. You'd be out.
Man, I mean, it's hard because like in the beginning of our relationship, if that's all you wanted to do and you had a hard time making time for me, and you like just didn't want to and you wanted to play games, yeah, I don't think we would have worked out. You know what I mean? Because part of the reason, a big reason why our relationship works is because we like to do fun stuff together, and we agree on what that fun is, you know? So anyways,
True.
yeah, you know, I probably wouldn't work. I probably wouldn't work eventually.
Okay. Would you consider playing games with me to make it work?
Right, which I know a lot of people do that, actually.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Man, I'd have to it's like totally coming up with a new hobby, you know? So we'd hang out, we'd play games. Oh, I mean, this is what people do. I know.
Headset on. Go left. Go left. He's on your 6 o'clock.
I don't know. It's funny because it's like, I thought it was going to be like more serious stuff, and I'm just like, man, I don't know if I can hang in there.
I got serious.
Okay, so answer is, I don't think it would work.
Okay.
I just don't. Like, long term, I feel like you wouldn't get, you know, I would feel like I wasn't getting enough time or attention, or
it's messed up.
Or you know, I would, and maybe it is. Let me know. But you know, like I need more. I need more.
Sad.
Yeah,
sad.
I need more.
All I would want to do is just have fun and game, and you don't want to be with me because of that. What if it was my passion in life? All right, next question. What if I was? Now this is kind of a serious one.
Okay.
What if I was a gambling addict? Now check this out.
Man.
Let's say.
Did you go online and find like hard questions?
No, I thought about this. Imagine it's nighttime. You're sleeping. You know, I'll stay up sometimes till like 8 a.m. last night or something like that. You know, stay up late. You go to bed. We got $2,000 on our bank account. Wake up, overdrawn. The casino fee hits us. now instead of having $2,000, you owe $30.
Man.
And it happened like all the time.
But once in a while, you might come home with a $5,000 jackpot.
Now you're looking on the bright side.
Yeah, but but I know how these things work. The majority of the time, it's overdrawn. So spending our money, da-da-da. Yeah, okay, no. So the answer is no. However, before I would pull the plug on that, I would want to get help for you. If you'd be willing to go to like serious counseling, you know, serious groups, things like that, because an addiction's an addiction.
Yes, it is.
And it's an addiction when it's impacting, you know, your other parts of your life in a negative way, you know.
True that.
And you can't stop. You can't help it. So most likely, if that's happening, you're not happy.
True.
I'm for sure not happy.
Good point.
So we would have to work on that. So if you're willing to get help and really work on it, yeah, I'd stay. If you're not willing to get help, because that's too much of a gamble for our future. You know, we wouldn't know what our future holds because you'd be gambling the freaking our retirement. You know, like.
But I didn't do it all the time.
It doesn't
I
matter.
only did it occasionally when you least expected it, when you thought everything was going well.
Oh no.
You're like, he's done. He doesn't do this anymore. He's great. You're telling your friends he doesn't do that stuff anymore. That was last year. This year he doesn't do that.
I did it.
In an overnight.
So you like relapse. Yeah.
So if I refuse, okay.
If you refuse to get help, and if it continued to happen, you know, like relapsing, probably wouldn't work out.
And so far, you're a tough sell.
So
far.
I'm surprised. I thought it was a ride or die. I'm like, video games? No.
I know.
Man.
Okay, here's a good one. All right, now, I do love food. And I agree, I leave sips sometimes for you, sometimes. But what if I like ate all the food in the house? Like you go shopping.
Oh my God, these are
and you would get like stuff you were like, I love this. This is my my go-to cookies or my go-to whatever it is. And then literally within
I'd stay.
You would.
I would stay because I would get a locked box from me.
But
I'd get a lockbox.
Now you get the lockbox. But sometimes I'd figure out the combo. Let's say. I figured out the combo.
They're so annoying.
Figured out the combo.
I'm like spending all the hours. You're breaking it open. Oh my God.
I figure out the combo. I come in, and you come back. The box is open. There's crumbs everywhere. Like it was that bad.
And no matter how many of the cookies I bought for you, you would have to get into my box.
I would have to. That's the goal. I would have to get to yours.
Wow. That was, I hope you guys think it's as funny as we do. I don't know why.
It's just one of those really irritating things. Where you're like, I told you not to eat those cookies. Just those. Just
and
leave
it's
those.
And you're fixated on it. So my main issue is that I would feel like that was an addiction. You'd have a major issue.
Yeah.
But let's just stay surface level.
No self-control.
Yeah, zero. And what is going on? But let's just stay surface level here.
Okay.
I would stay with you. I would have to hide the food and eat it elsewhere, out of the house. I just wouldn't buy anything good and leave it in the house for me. But if I needed it, I would go to, I could live with going to the store, getting my craving in by myself somewhere, and then coming back. I would stay.
And you sure you're not just saying that to make it for the other two?
No!
Because I feel like if that was the first one, you might be like, you gotta go. You got to go. It's over.
To make up for the other two. No, I do think I'd stay. I feel like that I could stay. I'd feel really bad for you.
Yeah.
I'd be like, you have a major issue. We should definitely work on it.
Yeah.
However, if we're just staying surface level, I could live with it.
Well, I do have to say, this is something that's really interesting, which I really appreciate. I do, obviously I'm not nearly as bad as that. But yesterday, for example, right? I bought a couple pieces of candy for the movies, remember? And you didn't eat them. So the next day they were still there. And I was like, you might have had those, and you were like, yeah, whatever, not a big deal.
You asked, though.
Yeah.
But even if you didn't
But you're pretty good about being like, yeah, it's just some food or whatever.
Yeah.
So I guess that one's not.
Yeah, I feel like, it's not a deal. It's look, there's always more.
Yeah.
I would just literally go without you a lot to get what I need. And that's fine. We'd make it work,
Okay.
We'd make it work. That was a good one, though.
That's fair. Okay. Let's still got some really good ones. Next one. Serious one. What if I sold drugs as a living? Sold drugs.
Illegal?
Illegal drugs. But I was making a lot of money. Let's say if I was making $500,000.
Man.
$500,000. I wasn't a kingpin. But
Man.
I was kind of up there though. Wasn't quite calling shots, but I was kind of, let's say I was a manager. So I had employees.
Probably not.
You wouldn't do it? Why not?
Because I don't want to be with somebody who I know could like go to jail any second. You know what I mean? Like that's too scary. No worries, yeah. And so I wouldn't want that. And I would, not just jail. I'd be way too worried about your safety and mine. Because people, if you're in that game for a long enough time, it's going to catch up to you. And bad stuff will happen. So no, I couldn't. I'd be way too scared.
What about trips to the Bahamas?
Listen.
Tahiti?
Listen.
And I was like, hey, every weekend, where do you want to go?
Have you not seen Narcos?
That's true.
Okay.
True that.
And Pablo Escobar. If I could catch up to him.
That's true.
And he ran like the government practically there. Okay, if I could catch up to him, I could catch up to anybody. So no, I wouldn't.
Okay.
Not necessarily. I mean, that sounds bad. Not necessarily for moral reasons, although it is wrong. But it's mainly like the consequences are way too dire.
Yeah. It's like. One thing is like when things are good, sure, it's great, but
right, but
if there's problems, it's bad. Like it's not even like it's like literally like life or death. So makes sense. Okay, I got a fun one. Okay, let's just say we're in a relationship. Obviously, we're in a relationship. You fall in love. Okay, we fall in love. We're together for maybe not as many years we are now. Let's say it's 6 years in.
Okay.
7 years in. And one day I'm like, you know what? I saw this documentary. Taking showers are bad. Taking baths are bad.
Oh, no.
It's bad for your body.
Oh, no.
And I told you from then on, I don't take showers. I don't take water cleansing actions.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
So like.
How do you clean?
Well, I just said, you know what? I take a towel. Not with water, and I just rub off the dirt. Put some cologne on. And I refuse, and I always smell it, obviously.
Yeah, you smell bad.
It was just always bad. I just refused. But I was the nicest guy ever to you.
Man.
Money, no problem. Bedroom game on point.
No, there wouldn't be bedroom game. That's the problem. I wouldn't want you touching me. And I wouldn't want to touch you either.
Well, let's say you gave it a chance.
Okay.
You loved it. You were like, whoa. I can't believe it.
Man.
It was all like, everything else was great.
Fireworks.
Your friends loved me. They raved about me. They're like, oh my God, this guy is amazing. You're like, he smells, but.
Oh gosh. Smelling's really hard. This is a hard one. Man. 7 years in, too. That's like a long time. Okay. So just basically you smell. And you look dirty, probably.
Yep.
Yep.
That's right.
And other people probably smell you, too. I can't do it. Public opinion. I can't. Like, if we're on a plane, and there's 3-seaters oftentimes, so you got some Joe Schmo, this poor guy, just being like, ugh, like, it's embarrassing. People might think it's me that smells. Man, I don't think I could. I mean, that's rough.
I don't think they'd let you on a plane. They'd be like, get out of here.
Okay, now if...
Catch the bus. Take a car and roll the windows down, right?
If somehow the smelling was temporary, like if you were only going to do it for... Not only, but if you were going to do it for like 6 months...
Yes, well, it's funny you say that, actually. Because after maybe a few days, the smoke tends to go away.
No, it does. It does, actually. It does smell. I heard that.
So there you go.
I heard some smell. I don't know if all the smells go. And it doesn't. I heard that, but I don't believe it. I heard certain smells, like, armpit smell goes away. But I can't. No, I can't. I'm just thinking about it. I literally can't. Nope.
Even if the bedroom game was on.
I wouldn't be on It wouldn't be on point.
It was 100 out of 10. Just couldn't do it.
Oh my God. And if it was 100 out of 10, I'd be like, do I have a fetish? Like, I'd be like, is it me? Like, do I like this? Like, secretly? No, I don't think I could.
Okay.
These are good questions,
What about breath?
Can we split
That's
this
the other one? No, it's all you.
I don't want it.
Okay, well, eat as much as you can.
I'll have
I'll go from there.
Okay.
What about breath?
Oh, God. Oh, breath's worse. Well, okay,
and I did everything I could. I brushed all the time in this case. I brushed, flossed. It just didn't matter. It didn't matter. My breath was just coming out. Talking to friends.
Okay. Honestly, that's worse than the hygiene.
And I love to go hard on H's. Hi. How are you? Yeah. Like I went hard talking to friends with H's.
So, a question. Okay, hold on. Let's reverse really quick. On the body smell without the shower, does your breath smell good?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I did believe in brushing.
Okay.
But let's say the opposite is I took showers. I was clean. My breath was just always. And we went to the doctor. The doctor was like, yeah, there's this thing that some people have. No matter what they eat, flossing, it doesn't matter. Their breath just smells decayed. Like it's decayed.
That's so gross.
And I always wanted to share your food.
Yeah, no. It wouldn't work.
A bite.
I can't do it. I just couldn't do it. I'd want to, and I feel bad, but like I just no, because like kissing is such a big part.
It is,
and I just
And what if I love to kiss?
Yeah, well, good for you. I'd be like, you can kiss other things. I don't know. That would be really bad.
Okay, so it sounds like it would be a
and that's
hard
probably
no.
that. Yeah, and if you with your H's too, that would irritate me. So yeah, I think So the body smell, I did say no.
Okay.
But I do have to say it's almost a better scenario, in my opinion, than the mouth.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
The smelly body is worse than the breath? Really?
I can't do bad breath.
I couldn't do either.
I know.
But I think I can do breath over body.
Okay. Can you?
Yeah.
But you wouldn't want to kiss.
Like
if I had bad breath.
I could survive that. It would be hard, but I could survive that. But you know what I mean? Because I could put a Tic Tac in. Or,
no, it doesn't work.
Gum. No, in my mouth.
Oh, in your mouth.
So that way, if we're kissing, if it was vice versa.
Okay. Yeah.
I would do something, but when someone just smells,
yeah,
I don't want to bring them around anyone. Mm-hmm. I'm like, I can't bring them around friends.
But the breath, a hard H. If I was a hard H'er, hello. I mean, exactly. You couldn't handle that. I know you couldn't.
It'd be hard.
Okay, so yeah. Okay, so the answer is no. I could not deal with bad breath, like chronic bad breath.
That's messed up. I can't believe that. Okay, next one.
Okay.
Oh, okay. This is kind of a fun one.
Okay.
Now, if you guys watched the video we did, I think it was yesterday? Or anyways, it was a couple days ago, where Kristen was talking about my secrets, right? Dirty, dark secrets or whatever like that. Whatever we said. Anyways, one of the secrets was I go on TikTok and I'm in the bathroom for like 20 minutes.
Yep.
And I'll, flip through TikToks and laugh and all that stuff.
Yep.
What if I was in there for 5 to 6 hours?
So a cutout, fam, but the answer was yes. I can make it work. In case you didn't hear that,
yeah,
we gotta do these reverse questions.
Reverse questions,
fam. If you want to see reverse questions and I come up with completely different questions, let us know. I'll do that. See if Jamil would stay or leave.
I got 3 more questions.
Oh wow,
3 more, but I'll make these quick.
Okay.
These are actually serious questions.
Okay.
These are actually
okay.
real questions. I mean, answer them how you want. We can still laugh and stuff, but okay. The first one is, if I was always traveling, I was gone a lot. I know a lot of people, a lot of couples will have relationships where people are gone maybe half of the month or maybe even, multiple months, and then they're there towards the end of the year or something like that. Let's say on average, I was gone for 3 weeks out of every month, and we only got to see each other for about a week. Would you stay or would you leave? Tough questions.
I'd stay.
You'd stay?
I would stay.
Really?
Yeah, we would have to do a lot of FaceTime, and we'd have to make that week epic.
Yes.
When you're here. You know what I mean? No laying around, chilling. We're going to do fun things. you know, have lots of time together.
Yeah.
You know, all that stuff, and have a good time. But yeah, I would, because I love you, and
love you too.
You know, I'd want to be with you. You know, even though I obviously would be lonely for 3 weeks, that'd be really hard. Yeah. But I also think like it would be an adjustment, and I would just have to figure out a life 3 weeks out of the month doing things on my own. You know. Yeah. But I could probably do that. You know.
Well, you could always hang out with friends.
Just do my own thing. Like that.
That's true.
And then as long as we FaceTime a lot, you know, I think I can make that work.
I'm sure you get used to it too because, you know, right now in our relationship, we spend like all the time together. So that would be a big change to all of a sudden be, you know, gone for that many weeks. It would. But I would imagine if after a year or two, you'd probably get used to that.
I think I would, yeah. So.
Okay, next question.
Are you surprised that I'd stay on that one?
No, not 100%.
Okay,
no.
cool.
I mean, it could have gone either way, but I had a feeling you'd be okay with that.
Okay.
Next question.
Okay.
What if I always pick fights with your friends?
Oh, gosh.
Every time we go over to your friend's house. And I just like randomly would just pick a fight. Your friends are like, hey, Jamil, how's it going? I'd be like, don't ask me that stupid question. What do you mean, how am I doing? Just randomly. Just picking fights.
So my friends would hate you.
Oh. Hate? They hate me. They don't ever want me to come through. But I always pick fights with them. Like, always.
Yeah. Man. What about my family?
Well, we'll talk about that.
Okay.
Just friends.
I know. Because I love my friends and like, and if you were hella rude to them.
Yeah, it was like unnecessary. I caused it. They were trying to always be nice.
Yeah.
I'd call them,
no.
You stupid. Yeah. You know, they'd be like, what are you talking about? Why are you just attacking me for no reason? No,
because I would just like, it would be a turnoff for me. Oh. So I'd be like, you have like a bad heart, you know?
Yeah, but meanwhile, I was great to you. Like, amazing. I gave you the world. Yeah. Everything you wanted. On a silver platter.
Clearly you have a deep, dark side and you hate people secretly.
It's true.
I don't think I could do it, no.
You can't do it? So you bounce.
I would bounce.
That's messed up.
Yeah, I don't like people who are mean to people.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't like that.
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay, last question. Last question.
Okay.
And this one, we'll just play with it, obviously, or whatever like that. Okay. But let me know what you think of this.
Okay.
By not the fault of my own or your parents' fault. Okay. Let's say your parents just hated me. Okay. And I hated them. We had a really bad relationship. And by the way, I love Kristen's parents, by the way. They're awesome. So we have a great relationship. Yes. So this is never going to be the case. And definitely, if your mom's watching, shout out to you.
And dad.
Yes, exactly, because they're awesome. But hypothetical. Okay. Let's just say...
Because my mom will be watching.
She might be watching.
She watches every video.
Yes,
okay.
We love you very much.
We love you, Mommy.
Very much.
Okay.
But, just for the sake of, having some fun.
Okay.
So
they hated you.
They hate me. They were just like...
They just hate you.
We hate his breath. He never showers. Whatever you want to say.
Just hate
Whatever it is. We just didn't... We had like... And not even like a healthy relationship. Like, it was bad. To the point where you were just like, it's not smart to go over there, ever.
But why do they hate you?
That's a good question.
You know what I mean?
They hate... Let's say it's the breath. Let's go to the breath. Because then you're like, I hate it too. I get it. The breath was so bad that when it came in...
I would leave you for the breath. We already talked about it.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
So maybe the body. Body. Okay, even that's though I'd probably leave on that one too. But. Okay, the body, yeah. That would be very rough. Yeah. I don't know. It's like... I think it's super important for you to have a relationship with my parents.
You have to.
You know?
Yeah.
And
it's tough because we're fortunate. We actually do have a really good relationship with, your family and stuff like that and vice versa.
Yeah.
So it is different, right?
It is.
What would you do?
Man. But if, they hated you.
Hated.
It smelled.
They were like, he comes in, he sits on all of our fabric, our couches, and the smell just stays for days.
I could probably do a deal with that.
Okay.
Because they don't hate you because you have a bad heart. They just hate you because you have really bad hygiene.
Okay.
But they probably like you for your personality.
Got it.
So we could FaceTime with them.
Okay.
I could go over there separately, hang out.
Yeah.
You could be on FaceTime. We could probably make that work. But if they hated you because you were like rude or like or they just maybe they just hated you.
Yeah.
Maybe they're just like, I can't stand his face.
Yeah, exactly. They don't like my face.
Ugly.
The face is just like
face is repulsive.
Exactly. Or I just made really really corny jokes, like bad jokes. And I always expected them to laugh. Like really bad jokes.
We'd have to do some. I would want to do some counseling with like my parents and you. But I think I'd stay, depending on like how miserable it's like.
Yeah.
Because if we're arguing about it.
Yeah.
If I'm crying over it every night.
True that.
Like I probably wouldn't stay.
That's true. I just thought of something. Okay, how about this?
Okay.
Not a smell issue or anything like that.
Yeah.
But literally, like, I would just say the most awkward things in conversation.
Oh, I hate
just, some people that just say make awkward statements.
Yes.
I was so nervous that on advance I would just say these weird things.
Oh, gosh.
And then mixed with bad jokes at the same time.
Oh, gosh, I can't
handle it. And the parents
are
just like, it wasn't that they didn't want me there because they didn't like me. It was more like, he just makes it so awkward.
Uncomfortable.
It's so uncomfortable.
Oh, man. So hard. I would probably stay, but I would tell you cannot talk. I just you literally can't talk. You gotta nod your head and shake it no, depending on what people ask, but you can't talk. Exactly. Yeah, so I'd probably stay, but those are hard because when it's hard to be with somebody who's embarrassing.
Yeah, I know, right? That's actually a good point.
That's rough.
Yeah.
But if it's just to my parents, I would just really have you not talk. And then we could probably make it work. Yeah.
Or start talking about something you can care less about or something like if I told them I knew how to build blinds.
They might get no, my dad would like that.
Okay, well let's say
that you collect pebbles and you name each of them and you have names and you coordinate the name, you know what I mean? You have shelves. And names, and they're all coordinated by name and color and height and width and celebrity look-alike rocks, things like that. So you're just really weird. Yeah. What was the question?
I was gonna say, and I like to I try to convince your dad. I like to stare at him sometimes and just look.
Yeah, and you'd be like, "This is what I do.
We should look together. Let's just stare.
Oh God.
Just look at him.
Oh, that'd be so hard. I'd probably talk smack behind your back to my parents. I probably would. But you know what? We'd be together.
We'd still be together.
We'd be together.
That'd be cool.
Okay, fam. Let us know if you would stay or leave with your partner on those questions.
Any of those questions, yeah.
Those were funny.
What's the worst? What's the one where you're like, I couldn't stand that at all?
What's a hard no?
Yeah, what's a hard no?
I feel like the hygiene one would be hard. Hygiene.
The breath, huh?
Well, the breath's really bad. I can't do it. But the body's bad too.
You can just wear one of those things around your nose, like a little clip, right? Just
the body would be really rough too.
Oh,
it'd be rough. So yeah, those are rough. Okay, you guys, if you want me to do a stay or leave and ask Jamil questions, let us know.
Absolutely.
Jamil still has to do the what is it?
Yeah,
secrets. Dirty little secrets.
Which, by the way, I got him. I was gonna be really easy on Kristen.
No, you weren't.
Oh, I was.
Oh my gosh.
I was gonna be very easy on you.
No, you weren't.
Not after that deodorant thing, okay? Telling people I wear women's deodorant. Don't say that.
You did.
It's a secret. It's the name of the deodorant.
You wear secret, and it is a secret. Yeah. Okay.
No, that was fun.
Yeah.
So we got to do that still.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay, fam.
Okay, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share it as Carrie. Let your friends and family know what the K&J Fam are doing.
And until next time, we hope you have a wonderful day, evening, or night, whatever time it is out there. We will see you on the next video. Sorry for the voice, guys.
What? Peace out, trouts.
Peace.
Feel better, babe.
Thank you.